Stars, darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those who are new, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. For those who are returning, hello again. And for my subscribers, thank you so much for your loyalty and support. I truly appreciate your support for this channel. For those who haven't subscribed yet, who would like to subscribe to join this wonderful family, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And if this this video resonates with you, go ahead and illuminate that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, so for those of you who are interested in personal readings, all information to book a personal reading with me is in the description box below. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing awesome, and I wish you a very fantastic week. Hopefully all is good in your world, in your sector of the universe. All right, Cancer, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid. Also, if you stick around to the end, we will see what is coming to you with regards to love, what the new moon in Leo is bringing you, which is on Saturday, August 7th or Sunday, August 8th, depending where you are in the world. And then you'll get to ask a question where you will receive an accurate answer from your angels. All right, here we go. What is the overall theme for Cancer for this week? Spirit guides and angels. Galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Also, I highly recommend watching your moon and rising signs so that you gain additional insight and guidance for what is coming towards you with the energies surrounding you this week. All right. What is the overall theme for Cancer for this week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow! Oh, really, guys? They want me to take all three themes. Okay, Cancer. 1, 2, 3. All right. Cancer, your themes. You got 3 themes for this week. We have divine sensuality. This hasn't come up for any sign yet with this deck, so this is quite significant. Making love, erotica. Oh, okay, Cancer. We have guide is the next theme here. A guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. The third one is water flight. We have, it says, heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. Okay, I'm feeling positive about this. The bottom of the deck, this is nice. This is energy field adjustment. Number 6, balance, finding harmony, tranquility. I'm already seeing the temperance card, all these balance cards, 6 of pentacles, 6 of swords even. You're really doing some clearing, guys, aura cleansing and health. So what I'm getting with this, Cancer, you are working on clearing your energies. That is what I'm getting from this. This is fantastic. Keep up the awesome work. All right, with these here, all right, okay, let's start with divine sensuality. Those of you who are starting to really tap into your divine feminine or divine masculine power. You are starting to let go of the old so the new could come in. I'm seeing death card, getting rid of what doesn't serve you. People, things, jobs, relationships, all of the above. And while it says making love and erotica, now this is for like somebody here. Somebody is either starting to get cracking on a book that they've been wanting to write. It's an erotica book. Okay, that's for somebody here. And you were really feeling yourself into this work that you were doing. And it's helping you release a lot of things. Now, for some, okay, this is interesting. This is coming in. It's either a few people here, whether you are male or female. There's something along the lines of you are releasing this pent-up sexual energy into creative work. That's what I'm getting with this. And because there's a female here, I'm looking at you are tapping more into your divine feminine energy, whether, again, you are male or not. And you are transmuting this negative energy, but also pent-up sexual energy, like sexual tension, something along those lines, into a work of art. And it doesn't have to deal with erotica, right? Because, you know, it could be a whole bunch of things. What I'm getting from this is with the energy cleansing, right? And focusing on your health, some of you are actually releasing that negative stuff, like I was talking about with the Death card or Eight of Cups even, walking away from that, but really making profound changes to release all of this stuff that no longer serves you, right? You're starting to realize I have to tap more into my creative side. I have to do something more for myself. And again, I'm getting it from my angels, really tapping into your divine, the divine energies that are within you. And again, yes, they're saying tapping more into the divine feminine, being more sensual with yourself, loving yourself more. This is really big because not only are you taking good care of your health now, Cancer, you are doing things that please you. You are doing things that make you happy. And some of you are really tapping into loving yourself in all aspects, kind of like loving yourself fully and wholeheartedly, loving your body. You're appreciating yourself more when you look at the mirror. I'm getting a bunch of things. I'm seeing a lot of you just, I don't know, I can't remember for some readings, maybe you heard me talk about, or I know in some readings I talked about dancing naked and like in front of a mirror or just dancing naked, period. And that's like it's very freeing for you. And the more you do it, the more you start enjoying, you know, yourself. I mean, I do it, right? Every time before I do a shower, it's actually become a ritual, as funny as that is. That's really a lot of personal information, but I don't care because why hide that stuff, right? It's something that just makes me feel really good. And I'm getting ready for the shower and I'm like dancing, singing naked. And then, you know, I do that for maybe 10 minutes. Then I hop into the shower and I'm already in this high vibration and I'm going to the shower to cleanse off the rest of the negative energies that might be there or just to balance myself out from readings that I've done. Whatever's ensued in the day that may not have been positive, that type of thing. This is also you learning to make love to yourself. Now, whether you're actually doing that and you know what I'm talking about, that's fine. That's another sense of release, right? But it's healthy for you to do that when you're pleasuring yourself. And you're, again, this is more about being in tune with your sensuality and just letting things go, not following all these taboos and doing what Cancer wants to do and pleasuring Cancer. This is very nice card from what I'm getting with this and understanding what sensuality really is. Again, whether you are male or female, because sometimes males, they don't fully understand, and this is not a knock on them. This is some for not all of the males who are here, being more sensual. It's not just about sex, and it could even be some females too, you know, where there's something that just maybe preconceived notions or false beliefs about sex type of thing, right? Again, with the Death card, Scorpio energy, right? So this is nice. This is really nice because this card hasn't come out. You were the first ones to get this since I've been working with this deck. And with guide here, maybe you are working with a guide, a mentor, a therapist, following the advice of spiritual advisors, whether that be me or other people or a combination of all the above. Some of you may very well need to tap into that. Okay, so now I'm getting another group of you. You need to start looking towards somebody who can help you clear your energies. Maybe find a Reiki healer, or I have chakra healing on as a service on my website. I have a lot of healing services on my website to help clear ancestral patterns, recalibrate your chakras, also dealing with relationships from the past that are still kind of tugging at your heart, healing from those. Some of you have found somebody, or like you're heeding the guidance that you're being given from these individuals. Others of you need to go find someone to help you clear all those energies, because now I'm getting another group of people. Some of you are already doing this. Others of you need to find someone to help you do a lot of energy clearing and healing, and especially with dealing with this side of yourself, right? Again, making love to yourself, not in the literal sense solely, but in the metaphorical sense, right? Where you are just doing you, right? And some of you need a little bit of guidance, because there's another group of you, like I said, need somebody who you find trustworthy, who could help you release all of this negative energy, release all of this, all these blockages that you may be having. Again, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, discard the rest. If it's not your story, it's not your story. But yeah, part of this group that I'm reading for, you're already doing this. The others of you need to start working on this. And they're really asking me, telling me to tell you, Cancer, to find somebody who will help you with this clearing. And with the water flight here, yeah, lifting all that negativity, right? The heaviness that you're feeling, releasing the burdens, kind of like 10 of Wands energy, 10 of Swords energy, heavy energies here that need to be lifted. The water flight, like, see, she's here. It's like she seems like she's kind of further down into the ocean, because there's not much sun. There is not that much sunlight above her, right? And then she has these whales around here. Whales represent the divine masculine as well. So when I was talking about being more in tune with your divine feminine energies, it's like she's trying to move to the surface. She's like, I got to get to the light. I need more light here. And with that light, if you want to go back to this, look at how bright this card is, especially while you're watching this video, right? And you are so drawn to this orb here. And this is what you are trying to seek, so that, you know, you can have more light in your life and have that light go from within to be casted out of you. But this also takes, if your light is dim, okay, now I'm getting this here, because there's not that much light here. Your light is dim. You have to clear the energies, the negative energies and the blockages with your chakras. All that has to go in order for your light to shine brighter, okay? And the higher you raise your vibration, because your vibration needs to go up too, the less heavy you feel. You end up feeling weightless, okay? That's why when you have to recalibrate your energies and let go of the old so the new can come in, you feel lighter and lighter and lighter. If things are so heavy for you, that means that you are not in alignment with your truth. When you're questioning something, Cancer, and you're like wondering if it's right for you, you ask it and you feel heavy, it's not your truth. It's not for you. When you feel light, when you feel weightless, whatever that thing is true for you. That's a good indicator of how to tell what is right for you, what job is right for you, what person is right for you, whatever it is that you want to ask. Ask God, is this right for me? Is this a direction I should go in? Should I take this job? Should I leave this job? That type of stuff. And just wait a few seconds. If you feel heavy, it's a no-go. It's like, it's not your truth. If you feel light, it's the light of truth right there, okay? So some of you, again, are clearing your energies and you're lifting all of those burdens, the stress, whatever has been doing you in Cancer, and you're releasing that out to the universe. You are taking better care of your health, better care of your emotions, getting more into the spiritual aspect of yourself. Again, being more divine, tapping more into your spirituality, more into your divineness that you are, so that all this stuff could fall away. And a lot of this has to do with the devil energy, right? I've seen the devil card too, where the devil has been keeping you down and keeping you low, and with all the burdens, keeping you trapped, right? We talked about that. before. I'm pretty sure I talked about it in your readings before. For some of you, this is excellent what you're doing. Others of you, you need to start doing this. Again, this is a general reading. So if you still feel heavy, Cancer, and you're watching this, it's time for you to clear and start doing more creative things, being more in tune with yourself, your divine self. Maybe you're being guided. You're being guided in a certain direction, Cancer. If you're not doing the energy clearing yet, you're not doing the self-work yet. I'm seeing Eight of Pentacles as well. If you're not working hard on that inner self, all right, you're being guided to do that. And Spirit really wants you to follow that. Others of you, like I said, there's another group here that you're doing this. You're listening to intuition. I'm seeing High Priestess. The Chariot, where you're being divinely guided, even the Hierophant saying, you know what, Cancer, this is what direction you need to go in, and you are getting that intuitive insight, downloads, and taking action on it. Again, with King of Swords and Queen of Swords energy, now I'm seeing a lot of cards. Some of you are getting the divine wisdom to take action to change your life. Others of you still need to work on that. And again, also work with you might find it helpful to work with spiritual advisors, Reiki healers, that type of thing. Either way, these burdens have to be lifted. For those of you who are doing the work right now, continue to clear your energies and balance them out so that you can continue to be in a more harmonious state. Let's put it that way. Okay. Let's see. What is it that Cancer needs to focus on for this week? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, please, Syrians, please reveal to us our highest good. What does Cancer need to focus on for this week? Thank you. That was fast. We have Nine of Cups and the Hanged Man. So this is focusing on your emotional fulfillment, your fulfillment. It's not the Ten of Cups yet. This is you working on what your dreams and hopes and aspirations are, you living the good life, because usually with the Nine of Cups, there's only one person there, and the guy and Rider-Waite is standing there with all the cups behind him. He's like, yeah, I'm sitting pretty. I'm living the good life. I'm feeling happy, content, blissful, because I found ways to fill all my cups up. And with this card here, this is you working your magic, Cancer. This is you starting to find what fits, making those magic elixirs like the Temperance card, seeing, okay, balancing things out, what makes things work, what works for me, what doesn't work for me. Taking the time out, looking at things from a different perspective and saying, okay, what is it that I need to remove from my life? What is my spiritual path? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to bring into my life that is more of a harmonious nature? What do I need to bring in that gives me this feeling of the Nine of Cups energy, right? Lifting your emotions up, right? Because see, with the water flight card here, it's interesting how I put that at the front. Trying to get to the surface, right? Some of you may be too inundated in your emotions and be like, okay, I really need to balance this out. I need to go find that light. And when you find that light, you start filling up those cups, right? It's like having 9 aces of cups behind you. And a lot of you, again, with the two groups, some of you have been looking at a different perspective, your life at a different perspective, and saying, okay, I need to release this. I got to cut myself out of this net. I can't keep getting caught by the fisherman, right? I think, I don't know if it's you, Cancer, I can't remember. But I know when this card comes up, I talked about the Hanged Man. This merman keeps swimming close to that boat. He keeps getting caught. But other times he's been able to get away. But then he keeps going back to that ship, and then he gets caught. And now he's like, I don't have a way out anymore. That's what I read from this card intuitively, okay? So for some of you continue to do this, and it's like you have to do things differently in order for your emotional state to change, right? Others of you have been doing that because you have looked at things differently and you're like, wait a minute, I really need to refocus on recalibrating my chakras. And the hangman, believe it or not, is someone who removes himself or herself from the chaos, kind of goes a little bit into a hermit mode, and starts rebalancing and recalibrating his or her energies, his or her chakras, to make them feel like in this energy with the Nine of Cups, feeling in a blissful state, feeling very content with what you have what you have created, balancing those emotions out, right? Living a happy life. And others of you, you have to start, again, removing yourself from the chaos, because again, with the heavy burdens here, some of you are still in that energy, like 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, like I was saying, and it's, you got to release that. This is also, the hangman is also surrendering to the divine, right? That's why I talked about with the divine sensuality card, tapping more into your divine self and letting the divine take over and kind of steer you the direction as to what it is going to bring you the ultimate fulfillment, that true bliss and happiness in your life, so that you no longer feel weighed down by the 3D world. All right. And then we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Again, being emotionally stable, emotionally balanced, having compassion for yourself, people, things. This king has a lot of love, but this is also the king who learns from pain and suffering. He becomes wiser from the pain and suffering that he has endured. And he knows that he can't allow himself to ever go back there again, like the depths of the ocean. I'm not saying that you won't have any more, pain or suffering or something like that. But what happens is this king becomes wiser, because if it ever surfaces again, he's able to clear that out. And he's able to use the healing energy from the Ace of Cups to recalibrate his energies, right? To find the bliss and the joy again, because the Ace of Cups is the bliss and the joy, the ultimate fulfillment. You're seeking 9 aces, like I was talking about. There are many ways, many options, like 7 of Cups in the positive sense, Cancer, where you can find fulfillment in so many things. And this is you mastering intuition, right? With the divine guidance I was talking about, the guides, downloads, and insights, and divine guidance and wisdom that you're being given to lead you to your paradise, to lead you to where God wants you to be. When you master your intuition and you follow your heart, things work out in your favor and you start having a more blissful, happy life. This king also masters his emotions, learning how to balance them out, not letting stress and worry and the heaviness of the weight of the world to fall on your shoulders, which causes you to be emotionally drained and spent. It causes you to fall into an abyss, right? Because with all that stress and worry and all that negative energy, it weighs you down. And then with the king in the darker sense, it's like he can hold in his emotions and not express them. And that's not healthy. So for a lot of you, some of you are actually stepping into your King of Cups energy. The other half of you need to step into this energy and start becoming wiser from the heaviness of these burdens that have weighed really heavy on your heart through the pain and the suffering. Understanding that the healing energy of this divine cup of love, the divine love of God, heals that energy, heals everything. Love heals everything. Okay, so let's see what you need to avoid. What is it that Cancer needs to avoid for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What does Cancer need to... Yep. I was talking about not let the heaviness of the world affect your emotions. This is exactly what Spirit is calling you not to do or to get into, Cancer. Do not allow yourself to be weighed down. Your emotions to be, like, again, like I was talking about sinking into the abyss, right? She is not at the surface yet. You gotta get away from being inundated by these emotions. There's a lot of cups here. We have 9 of Cups and the King of Cups we just saw. And Hanged Man is Pisces. It's water energy too. There's a lot of water here, Cancer. And here's 5 of Cups now. Here's more water energy. Don't be saddened. Don't fall into despair. There's the light. You see the lighthouse. That's what I was talking about. You got to follow the light. Some of you are still having issues with trusting your intuition and following that divine guidance you're being given. God is trying to lead you to your bliss, Cancer. If you haven't been following the guidance and you haven't been clearing your energies, this energy needs to be cleared out. This is why with all this other stuff that is coming up in this reading, this is hindering your progress, because some of you are depressed. Some of you are just, you're not taking action, and there's too much emotional baggage that is weighing very heavy on you. You got to release this emotional baggage, Cancer. You can't stay in this for too long. I understand you can acknowledge this, but again, with the King of Cups energy, with the pain and the suffering and the sadness, he becomes wiser because of it. Because he's like, you know what? This is for me to learn and to grow. This is for me to understand, go through the dark so I can understand what the light is. There's that light that's waiting for you to, God is waiting for you to look to your left, Cancer, because God is trying to lead you away from this sadness, from this loss. Maybe some of you actually lost a family member, somebody very dear to you. Some of you are having a hard time overcoming this, but God wants you to know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You got to look for the silver lining, because with the gift of this card, Cancer, is finding the silver lining in this, because there is a silver lining to everything. I know that's hard for some people to hear, but I've had to come to terms with that. With everything that I've experienced that was of a not so great, not so positive nature, that brought loss and sadness, when I really looked at it differently, different perspective, like the Hanged Man, I said, wait a minute. This opportunity wouldn't have shown up if I wouldn't have lost this. This person wouldn't have showed up in my life if I wouldn't have gone through my divorce. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to look at it that way, Cancer, if you're having a hard time with this. God has us go through this type of energy to save us, to save our souls, so that we release the old. And it's like, okay, Cancer, I know you're hurting. I know you are saddened by this. There's grief, there's emotional baggage. But look, this has got to clear away, and this is happening so that you can see that I have something better for you on the horizon. I have something better. And then this is like a lesson to be learned too, even though this is not the 5 of Swords. There's lessons to be learned when these types of energies occur. Okay, Cancer. So for some of you, you're already beginning to release this. Like I said, I'm getting 2 groups. I'll say it again. Others of you need to release this energy. Some of you have been in 5 of Cups for too long. And some of you, if you've been depressed, you gotta find stuff that lights you up. You gotta find that light. Find what fills your cups, guys. You gotta focus on your own fulfillment. If this is, the job that didn't work out, or relationship that's not working out, it's because God has something better for you, Cancer. I've seen that in all of the things that I've experienced in my life, and it was true. God was always leading me to something better, and I became stronger every time I went through something of this energy, okay? And I know in the future, it can resurface, but I know better now to not be in Five of Cups for an extended period of time, because that has me further drop into the abyss. And that's what God doesn't want for you. And with the Three of Wands at the bottom, it's like you guys are waiting for something to happen, and you're saddened that it's not happening, because Five of Cups is also disappointments and setbacks. You were hoping, excuse me, you were hoping for something to happen and it didn't happen. Whether this is a job, Cancer, or a relationship, but I'm getting for more of you, it's a relationship, because this energy, this reading is full of water energy, emotions, love, okay? It seems like for most of you, this is something about where you were waiting for some love to come in or some relationship to advance or to happen, and you guys are seeing that nothing is going on. It's like nothing's moving because, or this is also forward progress, right? You're saddened because a relationship is not progressing. Things are not moving forward, but there is a reason, Cancer. There is a silver lining, right? God is saying, okay, not yet, Cancer, and or you have to be more patient for your ships to come in, because if it's a job that you like, it didn't happen, there's a better job for you. If it's a relationship that's not really progressing, there's something better for you. And it has to do with your Nine of Cups. Your wish fulfillment will come in, Cancer, but you will block it if you continue to be in the Five of Cups energy. Some of you, yeah, you have to release this, because if you're waiting around, just waiting for just things to happen, but you're not doing anything on your part, your action, this God is trying to get you to your Nine of Cups, and you have to find that on your own. If this is dealing with a relationship, Cancer, you cannot find your joy in somebody else. I learned that the hard way. I was seeking my happiness in other people, especially with relationships, of having some guy to fulfill me. And God kept telling me, and I wasn't listening, Jess, you gotta be on your own. You gotta find your happiness on your own, until I had my tower moment and blam, okay, now I'm listening. Okay, Cancer, for this, if you're resonating with this, this is you to find your own fulfillment, your own cup, your own Nine of Cups. And learning that with this sorrow you're going through, this pain, the sadness, you're to become wiser and stronger because of it. I'm also seeing the Strength card. So we're going to clarify these energies, okay? See what else we can get from this. Let me do that again. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian Sirians, Nine of Cups, and the Hangman. Why are these cards here, Spirit Guides and Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian Sirians? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Please clarify the Nine of Cups and the Hangman. Oh, they also want me to go back to the Hangman and say, hold up. Spirit's like, no, there's a lot going on with some of the Cancerians. Let's just go back and redo this. They're saying, no, we know that Jess is going to be here for forever if she goes over all of those clarifications. There we go. Thank you. There it is. Oh, I said Death card. You see, I was really feeling this card, you guys. Yeah, you're tired. A lot of you are tired. This has been weary, whatever this is for you. You're tired of getting rejections from jobs. You're tired of a relationship not working out the way you had hoped. Wounded warriors here. This is a test of your faith, Cancer. Pushing you towards your self-transformation. I was talking about letting the old fall away so the new can come in. That's why you were in this energy. If you guys haven't been doing the work, all right? This has to fall away. There's death to this Nine of Wands energy where it's like, I can't keep going with this. This is too much. This is a test of your strength. And I did talk about with the sex energy here, right? Maybe you're dealing it, okay, now there's something new coming in, Cancer, with this Scorpio energy. Some of you may be dealing with somebody, or even a Scorpio, it doesn't have to be. There's a lot of heightened sexual energy here, and that's got to be released. And if you're dealing with somebody who's always coming after you for sex, or texting you and it's all sexual in nature, and you're tired of it, you have the power to walk away, Cancer. If you're resonating with this part of the reading, you have the power to walk away from that. And apparently this person's got to learn how to transmute those heightened sexual energies into creativity. And for some of you, dealing with somebody who's like this, you have to get out of this weary energy and tiredness and transmute that into creative energies. Right? Transformation, transmutation. There's no need to be in Nine of Wands energy. In the dark sense where you're putting up barriers and you're like, oh my gosh, this is tiresome, right? This is so close to the Ten of Wands. The wounded warrior is here. But you gotta cut out that wounded warrior energy. What you have to do with this energy is persevere with the Nine of Wands. True grit. Keep going, because it's a test of your faith to see how strong you are. The Death card. This energy that's going on, it's pushing you to find your own fulfillment on your own, to find what fills you up. If this is something related to a job, are you seeking jobs that you really don't like? And maybe if you keep getting rejected by them, or you're not getting picked for the job, it's God protecting you, right? God's trying to save you from being in another hopeless, fruitfulness, unfulfilling job, okay? That's for some of you here. Others of you, this is for you to catapult you towards your self-transformation, to make some profound changes in your life so that you can feel light. Again, with the energy clearing and cleansing, this, you need to focus on clearing out all those energies here, especially with this heavy water energy in this reading that's weighing you down, and the Five of Cups has got to go. Especially if you're dealing with a person. You really have to start focusing on your self-transformation. Letting the old fall away so that the new can begin. The old Cancer dying off so that the new Cancer can emerge. Right? Because, yeah, some of you are having a hard time letting go of a person, of a job, of maybe this has to do even with money. Some of you, okay, for a couple of you, some of you are afraid to embark on like a new business venture, going out on your own, because you're afraid of that you're not going to be able to pay your bills or something. That's for a couple of you here. But for the others of you, you're holding on too tightly to something. A job or a person, it's one of the two. Some of you, may be both. You gotta let go. See, you gotta let go. The Hanged Man is here. You gotta look at things differently. It's like, why am I holding on to this so much? Be honest with yourself, Cancer. Why am I gripping? I'm really seeing some of you holding very tightly onto something. Not physically, but from an emotional standpoint. You really don't want to let go of someone or something. I'm feeling it very strongly in this reading. That's why you got to clear your energies. You got to let that go. Holding on too much to your emotions, especially, you know, something's not working out. No, I just got to hold on to this. But God is telling you to surrender. Kill that off, Cancer. It's time for you to surrender. Let go of this. Let go and let God is what I just heard. Some of you are resisting change. You're afraid. There's fear. With a Death card, you're afraid to face your fears. And God's telling you, no, face your fears with letting go of whatever this is. because all this is happening to force you to get into the better life that God has for you. That's why we go through this stuff. I've been through it. Oh, there goes my cloth. Look, guys, 9 of Swords. You're worried. There's hopelessness here. Despair, mental anguish, regret. Some of you are crying. It was raining right before I did this reading, and I said, is somebody crying before I do the water signs? Maybe some of you have been crying about this. It's time to release this, Cancer. You have the power to walk away from these energies and cut them off, kill them off. It's up to you. The situation won't get any better for you, Cancer, if you don't release these energies and give it to God, okay? All right, let's clarify the 5 of Cups. Why is the 5 of Cups here? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I'm hearing again, you got to transmute those energies. You got to do something more of a creative nature, focusing more on your happiness, what fills your cups up. Yeah. Oh, man. We have the Wheel of Fortune. You're dealing with karma here. Karmic patterns. Some of you are doing the same thing over and over and over again, and the Wheel of Fortune is going in the opposite direction. Wait, it's supposed to go counterclockwise is the opposite direction, right? Some of you continue to be in 5 of Cups energy. And if you're a light counterpart, I've been seeing 5 of Cups a lot in my readings. You gotta let go. It's insanity for you to continue to be at the same energies and just not taking action and changing your life around and expecting a different result. Guys, some of you are stuck on a hamster wheel. And if it's not a relationship, if it's not a person, it's a job, you're continuing to find yourself in unfulfilling jobs and stuff. Go after what it is that you want, even if it's not going to bring like a 6-figure, 7-figure salary, okay? Because watch what happens. When you allow, this is allowing the universe to take over and to go with the flow, to go with the cycles of the universe. God is telling you, just let me handle things, Cancer. Even if it's with a job and you're like, you know what? I really love this job. It doesn't pay as much as my current job, but I love it. When you pour your heart and soul into things that you are passionate about, God sees that. And then the Wheel of Fortune comes in, and then this miracle happens where you end up getting more money from that job, or you build your business with that passion, and you are sitting comfortably. Luck, good fortune, right? If you want better luck in your relationships and your jobs, good fortune, you have to stop doing the same thing over and over and staying in lower vibrational energies. That's just how it works. Because the lower vibrational you are, the more lower vibrational things come in, and forward progress does not occur. Forward movement. The wheel does not go in an upward direction if you continue to stay stagnant and continue to be repeating the same lower vibrational patterns, especially with repeating being in 5 of Cups. Okay? This has got to change. It's a karmic lesson for you. All right? Some of you continue to be in these jobs and relationships that are unfulfilling. You got to learn this. This is karma here, guys. You got to be more independent and start focusing on your own fulfillment. And look, it's a tower. Apparently a tower moment happened, or it's going to happen to you. What I'm hearing, my guides just said, if you don't get out of this habit, and with the 4 Pentacles too, they want me to go back to this. This is habitual. 4 Pentacles also talks about habits. Some of them poor in nature. Okay? You have a habit of holding on to things. Some of you are very clingy with regards to jobs based on salary. Others of you are very clingy to people, to relationships. I was the same way with relationships. I don't do that anymore. And now I am manifesting the love of a lifetime. I know it because I feel it, and my guides confirm that to me practically on a daily basis with synchronicities and dreams and stuff like that. My dreams are all positive now. Good things are coming in because I got out of the freaking hamster wheel and I stopped being clingy. I stopped holding on. No, wait, but I'm going to hold on to this relationship even though I'm not being treated fairly. I'm not fulfilled. And I found my own happiness all on my own. And now I'm more in alignment with what God wants to bring in for me. And I talked about my tower moment, did I not? Because of a tower moment that I had. Some of you, if you don't get out of these patterns, divine intervention will occur and they want you to avoid a tower moment. That's what I was just told. They're saying this is a very clear warning, Cancer, to get out of these patterns where you're being low vibrational all the time. The wheel of fortune, things will not change for you if you don't change what you're doing. And the divine will come in and do it for you. They said, make that very clear to these Cancerians. They need to change their patterns. All right, Cancer, what guidance do we have from Spirit for you for this week? Spirit guides, angels, collective family, Pleiadians. There we go. That was fast. Huh. You're being helped, Cancer. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. Yeah, see? Here it is right here, Cancer. You're being helped. That divine card came in, so now they're also telling me the divine is coming in to help you. They're working things behind the scenes. I think I did say the High Priestess, but more of listening to your intuition. The High Priestess, she's not here, but the High Priestess does talk about things work behind the scenes. You don't have to know everything. You just have to go with the flow. Kind of like King of Cups energy too. Just goes with the flow. Mastery, guys. Mastery of your emotions. That is a huge, huge takeaway here. You have to learn how to master your emotions and find your own fulfillment within yourself. Stop holding on to things. You are being helped. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Yeah, see, some of you are like tired. I'm just so tired of this. God is working things in the background. You don't need to see that because when it happens, Cancer, that's the definition of a miracle. It's like, holy shit. This is what God was waiting to give me? And you were expecting something else. But God's like, nope. I need you to be in a better place because I am working on something that is bigger than you've ever expected. And that's also with the Three of Wands energy too. Three of Wands talks about something that you've been wishing for that manifests into something that you were not expecting. Greater than you could ever imagined. That's why God works things in the background to work for you in your favor. But you have to stop trying to control the wheel of fortune. Trying to stop resisting change. Stop trying to hold on to things and just let go and let God. God is very, very powerful. All these miracles are trying to come in, but you gotta allow God to let them clear your energy so that the new can come in with that death card. Death and rebirth. Okay? Don't quit. I said keep going. Perseverance, true grit, guys. There's huge reward when you just keep pushing as hard as it is. Trust me, in my journey, it's been hard as all freaking hell. But I keep going. And then I know what to do to clear my energies all the time if I need to and stay in a high vibrational state. Like my ritual with dancing naked before taking a shower. That helps greatly for me. Right before I'm getting ready to end my day. And then in the morning I do my meditation, and it's everything is grand. And so many of us can get there. It just takes work, but you can't be giving up, and you can't keep trying to control things and doing the same things over and over and over again, expecting a different result. Again, that's insanity. Don't quit. You got to keep going. You have to release these negative energies, because then you're just going to prolong that miracle that's trying to come in. Here's the bottom of the deck, Cancer, self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. They want me to read this one this time around. Where's that book? If the book is here, yeah, here it is. QRSTUV. Don't we all do that, though? We have to sing the alphabet. You've been very hard on yourself lately, using harsh words toward yourself verbally or mentally. While it's healthy to hold yourself up to high standards, this card says that you've bordered on self-abuse. Everyone makes mistakes, and it's normal to feel regret occasionally. What's important, though, is how you handle these mistakes. As you focus on your positive attributes, your self-esteem will increase and your stress level will be diminished. Remember that guilt is the opposite of love. Your guilt doesn't help anyone or anything, but your divine love helps everyone everywhere. Affirm. I ask that all effects of my mistakes be undone in all directions of time, and I now release all guilt completely. I love my true self from top to bottom. Divine love helps everyone and everywhere. That's coming from the King of Cups energy, right? Healing from the divine love, loving everyone and everything, compassion, unconditional love. That's what that is. Let go. I said, Cancer, let go and let God. Okay? We're now going to see what is coming to you with regards to love. Nope. They said no. They said do Moonology first. What is coming to you? What is coming to you with... What is the new moon in Leo bringing, Cancer? Either on Saturday, August 7th, or Sunday, August 8th. And August 8th is also the Lionsgate portal. All right, Spirit guides, angels, go back. Oh, there it goes. The answers you need are coming, you see? Cancer, that's why they just want you to keep going. But you got to release those habitual patterns of being in that low vibrational energy with emotional baggage and sadness and stuff like that, okay? Full moon in Gemini. Things are ending and new things will start. Ending of cycles, beginning of new ones. And some truth is going to come to you, because Gemini talks about dealing with the truth, communication. You're going to get some communication either from a better job or communication from somebody. You're going to get clarity, truth on something along that nature. The new moon in Leo is going to be bringing the answers that you have been seeking. So be patient. Some of you with the 3 of Wands here, they're calling for you to have patience. Again, keep going. Just continue to stay in your high vibrational state. All right. The bottom of the deck is look at the bigger picture, right? Hangman, different perspective, full moon in Sagittarius. There's something bigger coming to you here is what I'm getting with this, because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is luck, good fortune. We have Wheel of Fortune right here. That's also Jupiter dealing with this energy of the Wheel of Fortune, okay? That's why I was saying there's something bigger that's coming to you. That's why when you go through this stuff, God is removing these negative things, these lower vibrational energies, to replace them with something better. That's what some of you are not seeing, Cancer. You're being helped, like they said, okay? Now let's see what's coming to you with regards to love. What is coming to Cancer with regards to love? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is coming to our lovely Cancerians with regards to love? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship. Lack of confidence. Self-sabotage. Fear, ego issues. Jealousy. Oh ho ho. Wasn't it? That's why they had me read the self-forgiveness book. This is not what's coming towards you with love. This is an issue with you regarding love, Cancer. You continue to feel you're not enough. The fear's kicking in, ego's kicking in. You may be jealous. Maybe if you have a person you're interested in who's dating other people and you're thinking that you're not good enough, nope, get out of that mentality. You got to stop clinging on to relationships that are like this, where they come in and they come out, kind of like Nine of Swords energy, and they leave you hanging or something, and then it ends up making you feel like this. No, you got to let go of that. And it's the frustration in a relationship. Yes, you are frustrated with a relationship. For those of you who are dealing with the love situation, and I picked that up strongly because of all the water energy, you got to let go. You got to stop trying to control. Let God work in your favor. You're being helped, okay? Boost your confidence. Stop self-sabotaging. See with the self-forgiveness at the bottom of the deck for the mermaid cards. Look, addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, yes, controlling, has a block, restraint, okay? Some of you are addicted to people. You're, again, clingy, holding on to people because you're codependent on other jobs that don't fulfill you. You're codependent on the money, or codependent on people who don't value you. And it's causing you to be in these lower vibrational energies where you feel like you're not enough. You are more than enough, Cancer. But codependency is not going to get you anywhere. Apparently that's a habit of yours, right? Here, being all sad and emotional baggage and like, oh man, you know, love doesn't come to me. But if you continue to be codependent and habitual with that, you are obsessed with just love instead of focusing on your cups, trying to control the situation. You might even be dealing with somebody who is like this. They're dealing with some addictions here. Maybe they're controlling. Maybe they're possessive. Maybe they have some addictions with drugs, sex, pornography, I just heard, drinking, working too much. If you find yourself, Cancer, dealing with people who are like this, you got to break out of that. You got to stop holding on to these people. You're tired, Cancer, because you keep getting into the same patterns. You are not taking control. You are not owning up. You're not finding your sovereignty and sticking up for yourself and saying enough is enough. I'm done with this bullshit. I'm walking away. There's a heavy heart down there. Her heart's on the floor, and it's freaking tied to her because she's being driven by her emotions because of the love situation. But God is trying to get you somewhere else where somebody better is going to be coming in. Okay? All right. Let's do your questions. Ask your question and meditate while I shuffle. All right, we got 3 cards here. We have within the next few months. Remain positive. Yep, stay optimistic twice. Wait. I said patience. Divine timing. Oh, 3 of Wands is also divine timing. Don't quit before the miracle occurs, because whatever you're waiting for is going to be bigger than what you expected. Trust in God with that, okay? The bottom of the deck is within the next few weeks. This is the overall. Alrighty? Okay, Cancer, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button to support this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.